Oh man, good morning to you. Good morning to you all. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV, the Black Dragon Biker News Network, Biker News that you can trust. Let me pull up the scanner thing. What do you call this thing? The thing that makes the words go in front of your face. That thing. So today on Black Dragon Biker TV, come on, turn on thing. Here we go. Teleprompter. That's what it's called. Today on Black Dragon Biker TV. Oh man. Yeah. So you get into the motorcycle club and everybody is get into the 1%er motorcycle club and everybody greets you and everything, and you get an opportunity to prove yourself for the club, and somebody says, that club doesn't belong here. Let's take their cut. Let's take their patches. And everybody's in it. Like you get this whole stampede of people. They're just like, yes! Let's take their patches! Well, a Pagan over there now learns that he gets to spend a total of 4 years on paper. We're going to find out some interesting things, some interesting admissions, some interesting things that went with the plea agreement. So, yeah, it is tough business. And all you had to do was ride your damn motorcycle and pay attention to your business and have fun doing your things. And I just hope people look at this and get the message. They won't. They won't look at it and get the message. They won't. But I hope that they do. Russia's SVR intelligence service shadows the Nightwolves founder during his trip to China. So you guys know about the Nightwolves. We'll be talking about them. They're like the Hells Angels of Russia. And they're real tight with Putin. This is a motorcycle club on steroids. Like my motorcycle clubbing ain't jack. When I look at the banditos over in Australia and Comancheros and Mongols and stuff and the Nightwolves, man, I'm just a little kid biker, man. I am. I mean, Black Dragon national president. No president of the United States has called me, hey, John. Oh, dang. What's up, President? Hey, John, why don't you meet me over? That hasn't happened. And as incredible as I am, as wonderful as I am as a biker, as much as you all need me, as much as the universe recognizes who myself, Lavish T. Williams, and Woo 1%er are, and Tia, no president has called me. But these bikers, they got presidents calling them. They're working with the KGB and all kinds of stuff, man. Damn. Man, I need to get some lessons from this guy. Anyway, he went over to China as a representative of maybe the government or something. We're going to look at that story. It's really crazy. And finally, you guys might not like queers, but they don't care. And you can keep making your laws against them. But an Ohio queer motorcycle club is fighting back against anti-LGBTQ plus. I think I got them all. LGBTQ plus. Yes, LGBTQ plus laws. They are rallying against that by teaching their members how to shoot guns. Yes. Yeah, that's crazy. But you know what? That's American. And when people are pushing on us or we feel, scared, we learn how to defend ourselves. Nothing wrong with that. This and more when we return in a minute and 7 seconds. Pagan gets 4 years, and the queer motorcycle club is teaching its members how to shoot. Back in a minute.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube, Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News, he covers it all, so click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News. With MC Protocol, a lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about. But the man on this channel was the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name is Black Dragon and he started in the Navy and hit the sea repping Uncle Sam. Then he traded that uniform for a leather vest from the mighty Black Sabbath, not the band. I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes, moving up from Prospect all the way up to National P. All the copycat creators, all the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life black biker that wears a cowboy hat, that knows kung fu and says get skinny, get skinny. Black Dragon, Biker News, he's on YouTube. Biker News, educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News, he covers it all, so click on the screen and hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. Black Dragon, the first, the best, and has outlasted all the rest. Black Dragon Biker News, he's on YouTube. Biker News, get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News, he covers it all, so click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. Black Dragon Biker News.
On the channel a few years ago.
We're already there! Already there! Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network, the Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be, and allow me to please introduce my crew, the illustrious, the amazing District 2 Commissioner, the Honorable Lavish Steve Williams, yeah, and Woo, 1%er, as well as Tina, Redbone, Butch.
What's happening?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Honor, respect. Honor, respect. At Lavish, you putting some Old Bay in them eggs, baby.
Lavish stays cooking. He stays cooking.
Lavish gonna eat.
We gotta give him a big.
I'm definitely gonna eat, man.
He needs a big booty Latina. That's
God.
what he needs.
Oh my God, that is too funny.
We gotta give him a big booty Latina. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna make sure I eat, man. I don't know if y'all notice every morning we podcast.
You be eating. You eating something. Jesus Christ.
He don't give a damn. He gonna get that money and he gonna eat and work out.
I want to eat. I gotta feed the muscle. I gotta feed the brain.
That's right. That is too funny.
Oh man, what's happening?
Good morning,
Hey,
brother.
man.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey,
He
listen.
woke us all up this morning. He woke us all up this morning.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Missed you, Lavish. What's going on with that light up there in the overhead, bro? You get mad?
No, man. I got kids, man, and I got some boys, and they do some of the things that you just be like, dude, what the heck, dog? Come on, man. Yeah, man. I got that, man. So that's just like that's a reminder. Actually, my kids, they know every time I come in here and I look up and they're around, they know the speech that goes along with it. So now
Yeah.
they just go ahead and follow, as I'm speaking, they go along with the words that I'm about to say. Because they know what's coming out of my mouth, man.
I know, brother. I know. Today's news. We'll break straight into the story. Listen, man. For every action there is a reaction, and a lot of times people don't think about the reaction. And this gentleman right here gets to see, what the reaction for that whole Wawa thing was. This is your man right here. He admits, and this is the thing, admits. So what he admits to is going to be very interesting, especially as it plays out for the cases of the other guys that aren't admitting to anything. But this guy is a Bridgeport man sentenced to county jail after pleading guilty in a West Norriton confrontation involving rival motorcycle clubs. This is what it looks like. This is how it sucks to be in that position when you're walking into, you got your arms behind you. You're not as high and mighty as we see the guys when they come in and they surround you and they take your cut and all that kind of stuff. I've been there. I've been on the negative side of that, where people want to do mean and nasty things to you because they don't believe you belong. It's just like freaking high school. But this is a horrible, crazy ass reason to spend. This guy's been in jail for a while, and this is a crazy ass reason to do this. Jason Lawless is the first of 9 Pagan members charged to plead guilty in an assault that ended in gunfire. A member of the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Club, they say gang, we say club, admitted to conspiring. Okay, so this is interesting. Admitted to conspiring with 8 other club members during a confrontation with a rival biker gang. So first thing he admitted to was a conspiracy in the parking lot of the Wawa in West Norriton Township. The altercation ended with gunfire and injured 6 people, including 2 innocent bystanders. Now, Jason William Lawless, 46 of the 500 block of Grove Street, Bridgeport, pleaded guilty in Montgomery County Court on Monday to misdemeanor charges of just simple assault. You know why? Because he really wasn't involved. He was standing around, and his job was maybe look out and to be there for backup. So he gets to separate himself from the rest of the guys because, when this happens to you, it's every man and woman for them damn selves. It's every person for themselves, right? So what you get to say is, those guys were punching, but I didn't punch anybody.
I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know what the hell was going on with those dudes punching everybody and stuff. Were they punching? I was over there. Me, Woo 1%er, I was over there. Okay.
I was behind Reese Cups in the store when it happened.
I was there with everybody and everything, and yeah, but you don't got a picture of me punching a mofo. I didn't hit nobody. And I think that's horrible. Wow, we're all here together, man. We came together. So he only got a simple assault. And so if they gave him 4 years for simple assault, what are they going to get the other bros with? So he got simple assault and conspiracy to commit simple assault in connection with the 9:12 p.m. So 9:12 p.m. October 17, 2025 confrontation with 2 members of the rival Unknown Bikers Motorcycle Club. They say gang. We say MC. The Unknown Bikers are also 1%ers out of New York. In the parking lot of the Wawa at 2544 West Main Street in West Norriton. And you know what? We got to make a correction too, Woo. We got to talk about that. You remember that we were talking about? We got to talk about that was not an unknown biker that got his cut taken, right? Yeah, we got to clear that up too. We'll do that too. Okay, so this defendant admitted to being a part of the Pagans Motorcycle Club, which is a criminal outlaw motorcycle gang, according to the Department of Justice. He admitted to being present with the 8 other co-defendants in the case. He admitted that. So do you hear all these admissions? Admissions? Do you hear all these? He admitted to being a part of the Pagans Motorcycle Club, which is a criminal outlaw motorcycle gang. He admitted to being present with the 8 other co-defendants in the case. He admitted that they all had an understanding, that had an agreement. They had an agreement between them in this understanding that he admitted to, that they were going to use violence when they saw rival outlaw motorcycle gangs in their territory, said Assistant Attorney, District Attorney Bradley Walter Deckel, explaining the nature of Lawless admission. Wow. Judge Risa Vitri Furman, who accepted a plea agreement in the case, sentenced Lawless to time served to 23 months in jail. Lawless will receive credit for the time he's been in jail since his arrest on October 30th, 2025, essentially 145 days. So he's going to spend 145 days in jail? This hasn't been that long, has it? They went in October. So basically 123 days, I guess, something like that in jail. 145 days in jail. Then he also ordered Lawless to complete 23 months of probation, consecutive parole, meaning Lawless will be under court supervision for about 4 years. He got 4 years for that bullshit. For standing there watching other people fight, he got 4 years. Lawless
want to be a part of it, you're going to get some time.
He got 4 years and he didn't hit nobody. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, if you're going to say I didn't hit nobody, you still got 4 years. Wow. Lawless was ordered to have no contact with the victims or witnesses in the case and to stay away from the Wawa. I guess Wawa doesn't want him back there to buy any gas or nothing. Lawless did not address the judge before the sentence was imposed and did not comment about the outcome as sheriff's deputies escorted him from the courtroom. Look at the cops are just as tatted as he is. Damn, look at that. Everybody all tatted down. Okay, so maybe they talked about their tattoos. Lawless was among 9 Pagan members charged in connection with the incident and is the first to enter a guilty plea in the case. The 8 others currently face a joint trial in May. They're gonna all go to trial together. That sucks. On charges of aggravated and simple assault, conspiracy, the same things they got him for. These are simple assault charges. They're not bad, but they're going to get him from riot charges for riot and recklessly endangering other persons. Lawless admitted to a factual basis read in court by defense lawyer Clinton Herman, which supported the guilty plea. So this is what he admitted to. He admitted, once again, he was a member of the Pagans, a 1%er motorcycle gang we call clubs, meaning that the Pagans advertise themselves as part of the criminal underworld of motorcycle clubs. And this is not the truth. The Pagans do not advertise themselves as part of a criminal underworld of motorcycle clubs. I've never heard a Pagan say that. Hey! Yes, Pagan. Are you Black Dragon? Yes, I am. You do know, of course, that we are part of the criminal underworld of motorcycle clubs. That has never happened. It's never happened. And I've met a lot of those guys. Lawless admitted that when Pagan members are riding together and encounter a different outlaw motorcycle gang that is not allowed in Montgomery County, it is understood that the group will confront the other motorcycle club, which could include violence. According to the factual basis read in court, Lawless admitted that when he and the other 8 Pagans saw the 2 unknown bikers members wearing their vests at the Wawa, they turned into the Wawa with the understanding that they were all going to assault and cause bodily injury to the rival bikers. This is what he admitted to. My God. Several of the Pagans got off their motorcycles, not him, and began assaulting the unknown bikers, and Lawless was in the immediate vicinity in order to provide support and help if his co-defendants needed it, according to the factual basis read in court. While you did not physically engage in the assault, you acted as an accomplice by being present and intending. So now, that's part of conspiracy, I guess, the intending part, intending to act as extra support and help if necessary. Deckel addressed Lawless, who agreed to those facts. The 8 other Pagan members who were charged are a whole bunch of people you don't know. There's George and Eric and
Billy Bob.
Yeah, and all these guys and their phone number addresses, and we're certainly not going to do that to the guys. Deco and co-prosecutor Libby Ann Himmler have suggested the Pagans, a dominant club in Pennsylvania, felt disrespected when the unknown bikers hadn't requested permission to be in the Pagans' territory. And so for those of you who don't know, and we've talked about this before, a lot of times, 1%ers, will, I don't want to say get blessings, but they will at least sit down and have a conversation and agreements when they come into an area. Nobody just gets to go into an area free. Everybody has to talk to somebody or go to war. And that's kind of what was going on here. Gunshots rang out during the confrontation. A male bystander was shot in the face just below his eye. Damn. While he was putting air in his vehicle's tire. Aren't you bent down on the ground to put air in the tire of your car? Like you're on one knee or something, right? You're not standing up.
Typically.
Like,
no, you bend over, typically.
How are they shooting down toward the ground to shoot you in the eye when you are putting air in the tire? That somebody ain't got
bullets be flying. They don't have, sometimes bullets don't have eyes.
But they be flying head level, not down here putting air in your tire. Male bystander.
Somebody that don't know how to shoot gonna shoot everywhere.
His eyes, while he was putting his eye on under his eye, a female bystander was shot in her torso as she stood at the door of the store, according to testimony. Additionally, 3 members of the Pagans, including Schwink, a guy named Schwink, were shot, and 1 member of the unknown biker motorcycle club was shot. So damn, they had fighting and shooting and everything going on. Somebody got shot right under the eye. Thank God nobody was killed. During pretrial hearings, defense lawyers for many of the Pagans argued the charges should be dismissed, pointing to the testimony that 13 of the 14 fired cartridges casings found at the scene were fired from guns linked to 2 of the members of the unknown bikers who were not charged in connection with the incident. So they said that it should have been dismissed altogether. We didn't shoot all them shots. We didn't shoot that. Defense lawyers suggested prosecutors ignored that it was the unknown bikers who decided to fire their guns in the public area, and who were responsible for all the gunshot injuries. But prosecutors contend that the unknown biker members acted in self-defense, even if they shot up a bunch of innocent people. Deckel and Himmler have argued that none of the victims who have suffered gunshot wounds, if the Pagans that would not have happened if the Pagans had not entered the Wawa parking lot and initiated an attack on a rival motorcycle gang. The investigation determined that 2 members of the unknown bikers and motorcycle club arrived at the Wawa about 9:08 p.m. and were pumping gas when they were confronted by 9 members of the Pagans. Through review of various video sources, the Pagans bypassed the initial entrance to the Wawa and then entered a secondary entrance and immediately worked in tandem. Surrounding the 2 members of the unknown bikers MC, County Detective David Holtzman and West Norriton Detective Robert Scotty alleged in the arrest affidavit, adding the collective nature of their movements was not to intimidate, but to overpower the rival group. Detectives said the Wawa parking lot was a busy location with a steady flow of customer traffic nobody cared about. Law enforcement reviewed various video angles and identified approximately 23 individuals that were placed at risk of death or serious bodily injury. The danger was instigated by the actions of the Pagans, Holtzman and Scotty alleged, or that could be Scotty. The collective manner in which the Pagans entered the parking lot, positioned themselves, and promptly started attacking the other individuals revealed a conscious disregard for the safety of employees, patrons of the Wawa, and their rivals. The investigation was conducted by all of these ABCs. Here we go. Montgomery County Detective Bureau's Violent Crime Unit, the Montgomery County Detectives Attorney's Gun Violence Reaction Task Force, Pennsylvania State Police, the Pennsylvania Office of the Attorney General's Gun Violence Task Force, and police from West Norriton, Upper Merion, Norriston, and Bridgeport. All your good tax dollars put to work.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
So, yeah, that's that story.
I will clear something up though. I will clear something up though real fast. You said that 1% is that we let me make this crystal clear. 1% don't ask for permission. We don't call someone and say, hey, we're gonna come into your territory. Is it okay? We don't do any of the above.
I've
We
seen
do
it
what we
happen.
want.
I've
Well,
seen it happen.
I'm
I've seen that.
speaking. I'm talking about where I come from.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure there's always an exception to the rule, right? But for the most part, that's what makes us 1%ers. We don't ask permission. We just do. You don't like it, then we handle whatever comes with that. But we're not going to call another club and say, is it okay for us to do X, Y, Z? Because then you're not a 1%er. You're a 99%er with a diamond on, right? 1%ers don't ask for permission of anybody at any time for any reason. We just do what we want to do. That's why we're 1%ers. I just had to clear that up.
I heard that same thing that Wu said, man. Because I had that conversation. I was like, yeah. So
Oh,
how does this go? How does this work out? Blah blah blah. And dude was like, hey man, when it happens, then we handle it when it happened, man. But
I've
that's
seen a
just
lot
it.
more of this than all y'all sitting here, and
I
I can
mean
tell you,
that's cool. I mean,
for sure that I've seen those conversations go down.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm
Especially
only
for
speaking
some of the
from.
weak 1%. Now, Wu might be right. You might call some of those guys 99ers with diamonds on. I because some of them act exactly just like that. But I've seen it go down, especially some that didn't have enough power, especially trying to come down here to Atlanta. Don't get me started.
That's the exception, not the rule. Right? That's not who we are. Again, those are 99%ers that smack the domino. We never ask permission. Even if we're outnumbered, then I'm gonna take whatever comes with that. But we do not ask permission. We set up where we want, when we want, how we want, and we say we're here, and that's it.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, sir.
So it makes it 1%. So
Tia, go ahead.
I know I'm a woman.
Do you know that?
I know I'm a woman, but I think I would like for someone to give me a call and say, hey, what's up, man? We passing through. Hey, brother, what's up? We passing through your city, and maybe we could have a beer together. Maybe we can link up, but I'm passing through your city. Me and my crew, my club. And I just want to, say, hey, what's up? Bump fist. I don't know.
Ain't no fist bumping. ain't gonna be no fist bumping. And we're not telling you we're coming. We're just gonna come.
Wow.
And that's it. That's how that works, right? Then if we start asking permission, then what separates us from 99%ers or RCs or SCs or whatever other C?
Nothing, because 99%ers ask permission.
Right.
Or
we don't ask permission. We don't ask permission. We just go.
When you have guests that come to your home, don't you like when they give you a call and say, look, I'm not even in your home, but if you got people.
It's not, no.
Okay, let me just be quiet.
No, Dragon, let's hear it. Go ahead, Tia.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I just think about, when people say, look, I'm coming to your city. We may not link up or whatever for a beer or whatever, but I'm in your city. So when I see my relatives and they come to Atlanta and they call me and say, look, I'm coming to Atlanta. I may be able to swing by. I may not be able to swing by, but out of respect for you and your city,
right,
I'm going to let you know so you don't see me on social media talking about I'm in Atlanta and I didn't come back. That's protocol, I would think.
No,
I would like for somebody to respect me enough to say, what's up, dude? Look, man, I'm in your city and I could be wrong and I'm just a woman.
No, respect is earned. It's not given. That's one.
Okay.
Two, if you start doing stuff like that, you're going to be perceived as soft. Right. And then they're just going to run. Of course. Then if I have to ask your permission, or we don't check in. We don't check in with anybody. At least the club I come from, we ain't checking in.
So David right here says it right here. You can do it as a courtesy, but other than that, no permission is needed. And that's what I'm talking about. I have seen this done. I have seen it done before.
No, I'm not saying that it's not done. I'm sure it is done, but again, we don't check in because then everyone else across the country is going to expect you to check in when you come through their city, right? And then when they come to our city, are they going to check in? And if they decide not to check in, then that makes us look soft, right? So no, we're not checking in. At least where I come from, we ain't checking in with nobody. We're just gonna say we're here. However y'all want to handle that, y'all handle it.
And you might get surrounded at the Wawa. Yeah. Especially if there's only 2 of you and 9 of them.
Those are the chances you take when you say I'm a 1%er. Those are the chances you take, and you know that when you sign up for it. You know that, right? Handle your business.
So why are you going to be up there admitting this stuff?
Admitting what?
Well, admitted to all the stuff that was being admitted to in this story.
Well,
wow.
I'm not going to comment on the story. I'm gonna steer clear of the story.
That's right. I know that.
Yeah, but I'm just talking. I'm talking from a 1% perspective.
I got
from
you.
where I
I'm
come
picking
from.
on you.
I know. You're always picking on me. We don't check in. We never check in, though, Tia. We don't check in.
I just want to understand. Like, I just think it's common courtesy. And so when I even see my cousins and they're in Atlanta or whatever, and they're here for a reason. They got some shit to do. But to just say, hey, cuz, I'm reaching out and letting you know I'm coming to your city. We may not link up. But I think if somebody called me that's from another side, say what, brother?
They coming to the city to go to Six Flags, or they coming to go to the mall.
But think of something like one way, if people see you on the road and be like, oh God, these brothers in our city and didn't even give us to me, I just want to do what I want I want to do to people what I want done to me. And you said respect is earned. So who's gonna be the first to make that move? And you gotta set the tone. You gotta teach people how to act. And when they see that to me, that's like the biggest teacher. If I'm teaching my children don't do certain things, I'm gonna try not to do those certain things.
Right, but
they lead by example. So
unfortunately, sis, that's not how it works, though. That's not how it doesn't work like that. Once again, once you check in with XYZ club, then all the other clubs across the country are gonna expect you to check in with them too. And checking in is a sign of weakness. It's a sign. Wow. It's not in the male world. It's not. No, it's not a sign, especially in gang culture. It's not a sign of respect like you're looking at it. It's a sign of this is my territory. And you can't come here and do what you want without letting me know first. And as a 1%er, I'm saying, you don't own no territory. We do. So we're going to do what we want, and we don't have to ask permission. We don't have to let you know that we're coming through. We're just going to come through.
But
that's the way it works.
You don't think that it'll be different if you do move like,
it's not gonna change because you or I say so. It's gonna always be like, it's gonna always be seen as a sign of weakness. We don't check in.
Hardwire 1%er says that's the problem. 1%ers aren't going to recognize any city belonging to anyone unless it's them. The only time a notification is given is a club you're good with, but no action.
Absolutely.
My point is the codes they live by varies in every region. Also, I will say if Wu doesn't, I'll say it if Wu doesn't, says Sounds of Harlem. This guy ratted on his club. Black Legionnaire said, Wu is hardcore.
No,
I found that out talking to
I can't. I'm going to respond to that commenter. I can't say it on air because I'm a 1%er and I don't want to get involved in 1% business.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I don't comment on it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and
I promise you
when you came to the show that I wouldn't do that to you.
No, you wouldn't put me in a position.
I keep trying.
No.
Okay, next story. Ohio Queer Motorcycle Club responds to anti-LGBTQ plus laws.
Can I stop you, Dragon? Hold on. Can I ask you a question before you read the story? What is a queer? I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. I know what gay is. I know what trans is. I know what lesbian is. What's queer? I just don't know.
So queer is the general term that they use for all of it. I think. Let me just go over here to Grok real quick.
Yeah.
And what is
I'm not going to understand the story.
The meaning of queer. I think it's the just general term for all of that, I think. But let's see what Grok has to say. As it is, wow, it's not okay. The original meaning of queer traditionally meant strange, odd, or unusual.
Right.
The modern meaning, most common today, has queer has been reclaimed as an umbrella term. See, I was right. I know everything.
Okay.
I know everything.
That's fine.
As an umbrella term for sexual and gender minorities. It generally refers to anyone who is not heterosexual or not cisgender. I don't know what cisgender means.
Cis means normal.
Okay.
Cis means a regular man or a regular woman. I know that part.
So if it includes all gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, transgender, non-binary, genderqueer, and many others. I don't know what non-binary is, and I don't really know, what non-binary is. But anyway,
okay.
Yeah. What? You know what that is?
Yeah. Non-binary means you don't conform to being a male or a woman. You're neither nor. You're up the middle. You're non-binary.
So
the binary is the normal.
So it doesn't. Oh, so to say she's queer means she is not straight and or not cisgender. Could mean lesbian, bisexual, trans. It could mean any of it. So it seems to me that it is. So it seems to me that it's kind of what is that word? Redundant. It's redundant to say the rest of it, right? You can
Yeah.
You can
We're on the
say
same page.
queer and have it all, right? But anti-LGBTQ. Okay, so that this gets it all, and then there's a plus for anything that has been missed. So that's what it means. Non-binary, I guess. So it's the umbrella term. So Queers on Gears offers a safe space for people to learn how to defend themselves with firearms. So here's the rain. Oh, that's cool. The rainbow little half glove there, so you'll know exactly what's going on here. And here's the shooting target. And a queer motorcycle club in Ohio is training its LGBTQ plus people on how to use firearms. As Ohio lawmakers now advance a wave of anti-LGBTQ plus legislation, some queer and transgender residents say they are preparing to defend themselves on a rural property outside Cleveland. That preparation is already underway. And so you can keep up with the latest LGBTQ news right here at this site. Just go over there and click. Inside a barn on a family farm in I don't know this word. Elria. They got me. Spent shell casings scatter across the floor as students, all LGBTQ plus, take turns. LGBTQ plus take turns learning how to safely handle firearms under the guidance of two trans instructors. The Buckeye Flame reports. Oh, that must be a magazine, the Buckeye Flame. The class is organized by members of the Cleveland chapter of the Queers on Gears, an LGBTQ plus motorcycle group, have quietly grown over the past year. What began as a small effort among friends has expanded into a structured space where participants, many of whom have never held a gun before, say they feel safe enough to learn. And listen, if you've never held a gun before, please go take a lesson, bro. It reminds me of that time that black group, the NAFC, whatever they were called, came here to Atlanta. Remember that, Tia? They were going to go to the Stone Mountain Park and confront the Ku Klux Klan. And some of my members were going to go with them. I said, let me understand. There's a group of people coming from out of state, and you all are going to get together as some vigilantes, and everybody carries guns, and you've never trained together or any of that. And you're going to go confront the Ku Klux Klan at Stone Mountain. And the Ku Klux Klan had been gone from Stone Mountain for 50 years. They only come down to Stone Mountain once a year to celebrate. And you're not here on that day. So I told him, no, do not go there. Walking around with a bunch of people with guns that have never shot before. And what happened? A guy damn near blew his own hand off there with his own gun. Not one Ku Klux Klan fired a shot at his ass. People were, back to the story. People were smiling and happy and feeling comfortable with their guns. Organizer Fifi told the Buckeye Flame, describing the atmosphere as one where first-time gun owners could access firearm training without fear. And I'm just so glad they got training. Fifi, who moved back to Ohio after living in Oregon, said the idea for the classes took shape amid the rapid pace of the anti-LGBTQ plus legislation in the Republican-controlled state house. They're passing it quickly, they say. I was just like, holy crap. It really is a much different environment out here, they said, comparing the climate to Portland. there's Portland is a everybody love everybody state. There's some hate for trans folk there, but there's just nothing like it is here. There's more. The sense of unease is a through line among participants. Several cited the state's political climate as a reason to learn how to shoot, reflecting a broader shift in how some marginalized communities are thinking about personal safety. Like everybody has learned how to shoot. The Jewish folks are out there learning how to shoot. Muslim folks are out there learning how to shoot. Motorcycle club folks have always known how to shoot. And these people here, we're just going to be shooting at each other in the country. The classes in Ohio are part of a broader moment in which some LGBTQ plus people are rethinking personal safety amid rising political tensions and threats of violence. Yeah, they're not on the list right now. I don't think those folks are on the list right now. We got other folks that we're pushing that right now. We're getting at the immigrants and stuff like that, but maybe they feel they're on the list. Hate crimes targeting sexual orientation and gender identity have increased in recent years, according to FBI data. Even as overall violent crime has declined, advocates warn that of the impact of the anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric and legislation. At the same time, gun ownership within marginalized communities remains a complex and often debated issue, especially among like liberals, because they hate guns even if it's to protect themselves. Research from the Center for American Progress has found that people living in homes with firearms are about twice as likely to die by homicide and 3 times more likely to die by suicide, even as some LGBTQ plus organizers and other groups argue that access to training and education can be a form of harm reduction. So anyway, yeah, they're learning how to shoot. Bella, a transgender woman of color and a co-instructor, grew up around firearms in rural Ohio and said she was drawn to teach after losing community in another motorcycle group following her transition. Wow. Queers on Gears, she told the Buckeye Flame, offered a rare sense of belonging and an opportunity to pass on skills. So there you go. The classes are intentionally accessible to everybody. Participants don't need to own a firearm, and experienced shooters often share equipment and guidance, and they're going to teach you how to shoot back, or maybe how to shoot first. There. Hey, thanks for that kind donation, man. I appreciate that, Black Legionnaire. I appreciate you always doing that. And you guys can help support the channel like he has by donating on the super chat or sending your kind donations to $biker Prez, $biker Prez, and I'm going to put Woo's and Lavish's cash apps down there as well in the description. So if you want to donate to them, you can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
and Redbone.
Yeah, and
I think Redbone is in there with dragons here.
I know I inspire and motivate.
I think you're in there with dragons here.
You want me to write you another song real quick? I can write you another song. Oh wow!
I better get the bear back. This is the dragon bear. This is the dragon bear. In case y'all don't know, this is the dragon bear.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this is the bear for Tia. Yeah, this is the Tia dragon bear.
Not send my woman a damn bear.
You know something? It's really amazing to be in your space. All your brothers show me respect.
Absolutely.
Every single man you have around me show me nothing but respect. And that makes me so happy. Nobody's trying to flirt with me. Nobody's trying to make me feel less than what I am. Like everybody Dragon introduces me to shows me love, and I appreciate that. I really do.
Absolutely. Without question. You're an amazing person. Without question.
Muzzleplex was just picking on me. You know, Muzzleplex hates my guts, but he loves Tia. So he's okay with me. He's okay with me. Let's see. Somebody's mad. Somebody I disagree with you, Black Dragon. I'm rather liberal, and I own quite a few firearms. Okay. All right. But you know, most liberals, come on, man. Come on. Like, Woo, you're up there in New York. I bet, man.
No, you're absolutely right. They are afraid of guns. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. But they'll be the first one to call the cops on you that have guns. So make it make sense. I don't get it, but You're right, though. They don't like guns. They're afraid of them.
I know in Tennessee you don't have to have a gun permit. You can carry without one. Don't know about other states. Well, that's here in Georgia. You can just walk around. Somebody said Redbone looking real nice. Stop looking at my woman, y'all. No, hold up.
Thank you. Thank you.
No.
They got the block and delete. They got the block and delete.
She's gone. I'm sorry. Turn it. Somebody said toilet kit. What is this? Get trolled. Somebody's just like taking over the whole comments. Wow. Troll bot, toilet kisser. Okay. Let's ban or delete the user and their comments. Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Oh, look at you learning how to.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, just like that. Get on the road so everyone have I'll get on the road. Have a good day, Dana. Let's see. Most liberal anti-gun, but salute to you not being. Most liberals anti-gun, salute to you not being. Yeah, I got you. Good morning, sir. Please don't confuse Portland with the rest of Oregon. Washington is the same way. Everyone here has guns. I wasn't trying to do that. I knew I get in trouble. I try to stay away from the politics. I get in trouble. Those that have never been shooting in a shooting situation will more than likely harm themselves or members of their own group. Yeah. Friendly fire is a very real thing. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Kay said you're being spammed. Yeah, we saw it, Kay, and we got rid of that ass. What's up, y'all? What's up, D'Angelo? Be safe out there. What club is Woo with? We never talk about what club Woo is with. Black Dragon, your bike fixed as we come into riding season. Come down to Leesburg Bike Fest. Yeah, my bike is fixed. My bike is fixed. We will be riding it. Lavish ain't on. Where's Lavish? Oh, good. I'm glad he wasn't on.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to come out of left field with a comment.
Lavish gonna stay in that ass with 2 feet until you get on that bike.
Yeah, the hell with Lavish. Anyway, China and Russia. SVR shadow looms over the founder of the Nightwolves biker gang's trip to China. So this is interesting. This is the Nightwolves Motorcycle Club, and they are a huge motorcycle club in Russia, and they do all this stuff with Putin. They wouldn't give me this. This is Intelligence Online. They are one of those spook channels that talk about all the intelligence news and stuff like that. I couldn't get the story, so I went over here to Grok once again, and Grok gave me the angle on the story. So yes, this is fresh intelligence story from today, March 25, 2026. Grok says the headline, SVR shadow looms over founder of the Nightwolves biker gang's trip to China. We like to call it a motorcycle club, but anyway, that's what they call it. It comes from Intelligence Online, a respected French publication that covers global espionage. Key details, Alexander Zaldostanov.
Close enough.
Thank you. The surgeon, he's called, the surgeon, or Keurig, founder and longtime president of the Nightwolves Motorcycle Club, visited Fudan University in Shanghai in late February. He spoke to Chinese students there. He was accompanied by 2 individuals with known ties to the Russian SVR, which is the Sluzhba Vnishny Razvedki, or the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, for those of you who don't speak Russian like I don't. The successor of the KGB's first chief directorate. The article highlights that Zaldostanov's trip was not a simple biker goodwill visit or cultural exchange. Intelligence watchers see the SVR presence as evidence that the Nightwolves continue to serve as a proxy or a soft power tool for the Kremlin, now extending outreach toward China. What kind of motorcycle club president is this? Damn! Working for the government himself? Yeah, that's all right, Putin. I got it. Wow. Background on this guy and the Nightwolves. The Nightwolves are Russia's most famous and notorious outlaw-styled motorcycle club, founded in 1989. Now, Zaldostanov has been a close Putin ally for years. He received a state medal for the club's role in the 2014 Crimea annexation. They helped organize pro-Russian militias and propaganda events. Now, The club is widely viewed in the West as a Kremlin proxy. They organize roads of victory motorcycle runs through Europe, promote Russian nationalist narratives, and have been sanctioned by the United States, EU, and others for supporting the invasion of Ukraine. They function as a mix of motorcycle club, youth propaganda arm, and occasional paramilitary style group. So I guess these guys, they got a lot going on. Why the SVR angle matters. The presence of the SVR linked personnel on the trip suggests that visit had an intelligence or influence component, possibly for building informal ties with Chinese academic youth circles, or for exploring ways to coordinate pro-Russian messaging or soft power activities in China, or for strengthening Russia-China relations at a non-governmental level while official diplomacy continues. Now, Russia and China are close strategic partners, but there is also an underlying mistrust and espionage between them. Using a high-profile biker figure like Zaldostanov allows plausible deniability and a cultural cultural cover for meetings. So that's interesting. It's interesting how a motorcycle club could be involved in espionage and counterintelligence and even have a paramilitary arm. Bro, that's different.
Rumor has it that and I can talk about them because they're outside the United States. Rumor has it that Putin is a night wolf. Rumor has it, and they are his right hand when it comes to enforcing whatever needs to be enforced in the streets. That's rumor. They've been around for a long time, and he's with them all the time. So
I've seen pictures of him on Harleys and stuff.
Yeah. Rumor has it that he's the leader of the Nightwolves. He won't say that, but he's the president of the Nightwolves. Rumor has it.
Oh,
So,
wow.
I don't know how true that is. Shout out to Vladimir. Shout out to Vladimir Putin and all the Nightwolves.
Yeah. We don't want no trouble.
Yeah, I don't want any.
Yeah. Matter of fact, when it comes to them.
Yeah. Next story. we'll end up. We won't be here. We'll disappear all of a sudden. Just be Tia on the screen in the morning with none of us around.
What happened to them?
What happened to them? Where'd they go? It was that Nightwolf story. Yeah, no. Love to the Nightwolves, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to the Nightwolves there. Listen. If you guys are have some time, make sure to stop by Black Dragon Biker News. It's bikerliberty.com, and look at our latest stories written by our brand new writer, Mr. Chaos. We appreciate Mr. Chaos.
I honor and respect Chaos. He's really cool.
Yeah, he's really cool, and he's written several stories. They'll be up they'll be up today. But this is his latest story. He interviewed the president of Sin City Disciples, St. Louis chapter.
Outside the United States. Rumor has it that Putin is
What on earth is that? So anyway, make sure to stop by and read this article. Unity on Two Wheels, Black motorcycle presidents forge a new path on the Black Motorcycle Club set in St. Louis. He's talking about this article here that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. Unbelievable. 1%ers, Outcasts, Hell's Lovers, and Sin City party together in St. Louis. We talked about this party. There were like 5,000 people there. It was a major party. Everybody went to it. People were 2,000 or 3,000 people were turned away at the door. It was crazy. It was cold. It was freezing. All these guys got together, and he was able to secure a interview with the president of Sin City there, St. Louis chapter. And you guys go over and read that story. It's going to be a really good story for you guys to read. So, and celebrate, and make sure to celebrate our new writer, Chaos, from the Scooter Boys Motorcycle Club. Black John, I remember watching you walking through the woods, and now you have this big production going on. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Sounds of Harlem.
Oh,
And I got your. So people that have been with me for 10 years, it'll be 10 years in July. Remember that I started with a cell phone and a walkie stick, walking through the forest with my cell phone like this, with my dog Braveheart, the magnificent conqueror, walking through the streets and talking about MC protocol. And it was completely like people could not believe a black man was on TV talking about MC protocol. I caught a lot of hell for that, and it was very tough times getting started. And I will always say it: Hollywood from Insane Throttle uh, came like a knight in shining armor. He was the big dude back then, and he had the big podcast and the big radio program. And the minute he heard about me and heard all the controversy, he came running to my aid, called me, found me. I don't remember exactly how we hooked up, but he interviewed me. That was one of the big um, uh, things that happened for me was that Hollywood interview, because he tried to mainstream me as soon as possible to get me relevant because I was catching hell. There was a guy by the name of Big Pete then who was a former outlaw, and he was leading this big huge charge against me, and Hollywood put that guy down and made him turn in his colors that he wouldn't. Had stolen the Outlaws colors. He made him turn in the color. It was bad, and Hollywood beat that dude down. All for me. He didn't even know me. So people have been around that saw all of that see me now, and it's like, wow, he made it, man. So I appreciate that, Sounds of Harlem. Most don't know, but Putin been riding since he was about 9 years old. I didn't know that. I hear something that somebody's sound ain't right. Is that Lavish? Yeah, that's Lavish.
Lavish?
Yeah, that was Lavish. I just turned the sound off. Lavish, do you see us back there? Lavish. I don't know. He's got his phone. He'll turn the sound back on. Okay. Most don't know, but Putin has been riding since he was about 9 years old. I did not know that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Let me ask Rock. How long has Putin been riding a motorcycle? You spell Putin Putin, right?
Putin.
Let's see if Grok knows. 41 results. Timeline. One of the earliest, widest reported instances, Putin rode a Harley Davidson trike, 2010, the most famous. So this is, this doesn't say when there's no well-documented public or post bottom line. Probably since he was about 15 or 16 years old that they can trace right here, they say. That's his public riding history. So we don't know his private riding history, but we know publicly he's been riding since he was 15. What up, people? Been traveling. Good to be back. What's up? Good to see you, One Chain. Let's see. Okay. Going through the my favorite video was you climbing Stone Mountain and trying to talk while climbing. So what you guys don't know is when I climbed Stone Mountain for the first time, Tia is the one who did that. Like, I did not believe I could climb that mile-high mountain. And Tia told me, I think you can. Now, you got to understand, I was 400 pounds then. And I couldn't breathe. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I was in bad shape. And Tia said, I believe you can do it. And Tia basically drugged me up that mountain. And it was one of the spectacular times in my life because I actually made it to the top of Stone Mountain. And Tia was there the whole time. I had to stop. Old ladies, 90-year-old ladies were passing me up. I had to stop and breathe every 5 steps, right? But I got up to the top of that mountain, and my baby girl Tia was there the whole time, pushing me, egging me on, telling me you can make it. And she got me to the top of that mountain. And then I got to where I could walk it. And so thank you. Tia.
Shout out to Tia. Tia is a special person. Shout out to Tia.
When you climb that mountain and you get to the top, it's a feeling of accomplishment that's just undescribable. When you just get to the top, you got to sit there. Because when you drive by that mountain, you see how big it is. And to be able to climb that mountain, you got to feel a sense of accomplishment. So I know how I felt climbing that mountain, and I wanted you to experience that.
Good for you, Dragon.
Sounds
But
hard.
I'm
I
gonna
saw
stop.
that. And we're at 1 hour. We're at 1 hour precisely. We're not even going over. We're at 1 hour. Mickey can speak. We've done what we need to do today.
You're gonna make me late, man. As always, shout out to Black Dragon. Thank you for letting him for allowing me to voice my opinion on his platform. It's nothing but love, man. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate Tia. I appreciate Lavish. I appreciate all your listeners. Thank you. Shout out to Hollywood. Same thing. Hollywood, Insane Throttle. You know, you guys are the ones gonna get me started, man. Nothing but love. This is Woo, New York City, and the Bear. The Bear's over there. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Wow.
He said a bear. Oh.
Wow. Okay, so I guess Lavish is gone too. You know, he probably got a phone call or whatever. I'm so glad. You know, he's so busy. I'm so glad he still tries. At least he tries to come on, man. That's really cool. Let's see. Going through the last of the comments here. We don't have a black or white set in New York. We just ride here, so I learned the difference here. Yeah, well, it's very, very pronounced down here in the South. Putin is also a black belt in 2 different forms of martial arts. Yes, he is. I knew that. Leave those damn coyotes alone and get back here. Yes, you guys know that. That's my dog. That's me talking to my dogs. Police tried to stop Comanchero National Run here in Australia this weekend, Dragon. Their 60-year anniversary. Shaking my effing head. So down in Australia, I'm going to find that story and have it for tomorrow. I guess the police tried to stop the Comanchero 60-year anniversary. They are coming down hard and trying to take away the ability, like in Canada, for guys to even wear their cuts. So it's sad. I saw that on Grid Sparta. Somebody said, Tia pushed you all the way. She did, mentally and physically. And that's why we're married today. Yep. Treat getting back on that bike like Stone Mountain. Oh man, you guys with this bike thing. Black Dragon Legionnaire. Black Legionnaire. Yeah, bro, I seen it on Instagram. The gossiping crime reporter, Demori. I remember when you were walking and some woman came up to you and said, I took a photo with you years ago, and I think it was Tia with you. And you just saying, what can I do, people? Know me. Oh, I remember that one, Tia. Remember that one at the school? Yeah. You don't remember that one when that woman came up to me and everything, and I was like, what can I do? I'm supposed to talk. I know people. People talk to me. You were so mad. You walked off. I remember that.
Oh no, please don't pay me out on that picture. I never got jealous or anything like that. If you made me feel, if you disrespected me,
I never have disrespected you. Don't even try that.
No, you have. You know, take accountability. There,
no,
you unknowingly disrespected. Okay, but anyway, no, I don't remember that, and I'm not the type to walk away from you because a woman said something to you. Like I probably took the picture. Oh, did you mute me?
I did. I would never mute you, my dear.
No, I'm not even like that, and I hope that you don't back that up. Like, you know, I am not like that. I'm normally the one that take the picture of you and women. I'm not. It take a lot to make me jealous, and another woman, I don't get automatically jealous from that.
Well, I get automatically jealous with another man. I do.
I'm sure, but you know, to make it seem like I just, and Tia ran off and Tia did this. No.
Well, we did have a discussion about it. We had a discussion right at your father even talked about it. I remember that. Jay says, I remember that. Your walk on the track and talks on the high school track. That's right. You don't remember that happened on the high school track?
No, I remember a lady going off for you about a dog.
No, that lady came up to me and talked to me, and you said I was being disrespectful, and I wasn't. The lady knew me because I'm a personality.
So sometimes you got to learn how to deal with your woman around other women, and I think you're learning that. If you're a man who never had to deal with a lot of attention while you had a woman on your arm, you have to learn how to move. And I think
I've learned now. You know what? I've learned now.
Yeah, you learn now.
I found you know what? I had found this this YouTube or Facebook short that it's funny. I have to find that short again. It shows you exactly how to move when you're with your woman and a woman comes up and does something silly. Man, I'm looking for that short right now. It was so funny.
But was it the man that reacted or his wife?
A man dropped some money on the ground, and a woman walked up and said, "You dropped your money on the ground." And then she bent over and put her rump in the air to pick up the money. And his woman, they show a close-up of her looking, staring at him to see if he was going to look down at that booty. And my bro did the right thing. He kept looking forward.
I've never been like that.
Oh, here it is. I just found it. It. Oh my gosh, this was so funny. Here we go. And action. Oh my God, here we go. So I've learned how to act. This is how you act, guys, right here.
Ooh, that was good.
Excuse me. You dropped some money. Here's your money. You dropped some money. Here's your money.
You can keep it.
That's really funny.
Yes, sir. That's how you act.
Because he wasn't even trying to do anything. It's a lot of disrespectful ass women that will do that in front of your woman. She's looking at her man for him to correct the issue because she really shouldn't have to say nothing. In a situation like that, your man should be the one to say, "Baby girl, like that I'm good. My girl right here don't." So remember the time I told you that I was holding your hand and another woman came up from behind and started holding your hand on that side? It was the brother that you were talking to who saw what was going on, and he corrected the issue because you was like stuck and wasn't gonna say anything, and I had no idea the woman was on the other side holding your hand. But because that brother said, "Wait a minute, hold up, take your..." And the thing of why you can't get upset about women like that is because I see how the men treat them. So if you're dealing with raggedy ass women, why come up off your pedestal to get down to their level? Disrespectful ass, raggedy ass women. So I got...
Maybe you can't curse on the show.
But let's call a horse a horse.
Okay.
So if I see that you're like that, I'm not
horror. I was like, wow, okay. Yes.
And so it took that brother to say, "Listen, hold up, take your ass over there. You disrespectful now. You shouldn't be doing that." And to me, I didn't know what was going on, but it took that brother you was talking to. I forgot his name, but I always remember him. He was with Kings of the South, and he was having a conversation with you. And he told that girl, whoever she was, that was so disrespectful. And I was like, I had no idea that was going on. But because that brother corrected that, a lot of times women look at men for leadership and direction. So in that moment, you should have been the one that corrected that. And to me, I can respect you more because I can't control what she do. You couldn't control what she did. But in that moment, that brother...
How long are we going to keep reliving this? My Lord.
I'm not going to say nothing else.
I mean, it's just this.
I'm not going to say nothing else, but this
that
is
was
a
way
teaching
early
moment.
in our career
This
together.
is a teaching moment, and there are brothers out there who bring their wives on the set. This is a teaching moment, and there's brothers out there who bring their women that they
come
love.
up and grab my hand anymore. Any more of y'all? Don't do that.
Do what?
I'm just telling them, don't do that. Don't come up and be grabbing my hand out there. When
You
I'm
know
with
what? That probably will happen for the rest of your life.
But I'll know how to deal with it next time. I learned by watching.
Everything is a learning
This
experience.
video here taught me how to deal with it. It was
good.
They're happy now.
Excuse me. You dropped some money. Here's your money.
You dropped your money.
You dropped some money. Here. Here's your money.
I wish you would look.
You can keep it.
You can keep it. You can keep it. Just keep the money. You know what you do? You can just keep it.
Because that's a new toy. So what's the difference between a new toy and your favorite toy?
This is a trick question. I'm not going there. I don't know.
Be
what
a man. Be a
I'm
man.
not. No,
What's the difference between a new toy
Let me ask
and your
Grok.
favorite toy?
I'm gonna ask Grok. Maybe Grok.
Eggs, Grok.
Yeah. Hey, Grok. What's the difference?
Pepper's not on here. That's usually who you go to for advice and wisdom and counseling.
Yes, I need to call him right now. Let's see. What's the difference between your new toy and your favorite toy? It doesn't. Grok doesn't know. Ha ha. I see what you did there. Grok said, ha ha, I see what you did there. Even Grok thinks it's a trick question. My new toy equals my favorite toy is me. It doesn't even, the actual reasoning chatting tool using truth-seeking brain, it doesn't even know. You know what?
A new toy, when you buy a new toy,
Grok
it's
doesn't even know.
instant pleasure. Instant.
Oh.
Everybody likes a new toy.
Because it's instant pleasure.
But
Okay.
that new toy you'll find laying in the yard when you finish playing with it. That favorite toy you're gonna always come back to because it's your favorite toy. So a new toy will distract you in the moment. But after you done playing with that new toy, you gonna want what you used to, what brings you comfort. So that's why a wife or a woman cannot get mad about a woman like that, because that women, especially in this culture, you're gonna see sexy women all the time. I have been with you when I was like, okay, look at her ass. What is the fuck is that? What is all that? So I know if I'm looking at it, I know you like, well, damn. So I don't expect, I'm not the only one that you, there's a plethora of sexy women out here, new toys. But when you finish playing with that new toy, you're going to want your favorite toy, the one that sit with you and support you and hold you and tell you everything gonna be okay. That nothing compares to that. So when you know you possess that, you don't worry about nothing else. You don't worry about no other woman, because I know in my mind that's a new toy.
Okay. Hey, Lori, if you want to talk to me, you have to give me a call. There's my number on the bottom. Because you're on Facebook. Okay, so you just go ahead and DM me or give me a call. Right there. There's my number, 446920336. If you need to talk to me, holler at me. Thank you, Black Legionnaire. Damn, Tia, you right, says you kid. Yeah, you right, baby girl. I don't want no trouble.
And so I know you are imperfect, man. I know that when
I'm perfect. I know what the hell. I'm perfect.
Imperfect man. I haven't met a perfect man yet. I never met Jesus Christ himself. I never met a perfect. You're perfect for me. You're perfect for me. You complete me and you compliment me. I can't with you. You are so foolish. But at the end of the day, I know I am your favorite toy. So I don't worry about the rest when I know I'm the best.
Boss X says you can't win this conversation, Black Dragon.
Just shut it down. I think it's time to play your outro music.
All TOL says Muzzleplex, who's always the one starting it up. Fun to see this, says Lars Brogger Fredrickson. Good to have you on the show, man. It's my first time seeing you. Thank you for being on the show. Hey, Fasik, what's up, man? Oh, dang, Tia disappeared. Somebody must have called her. All right, listen, man. Make sure to get my new book, man, the Motorcycle Club Chaplain's Bible. The Motorcycle Club Chaplain's Bible. All my books are available at blackdragonsgear.com, Amazon, and Kindle. And it might be a good time for you guys to spend a little money.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money.
Donate some freaking money.
Donate some freaking money.
donate some freaking money. Oh my God.
You can donate to Black Dragon's gear or by getting one of my books. We appreciate that. Or you can donate to my PayPal, $biker Prez, Prez. Oh, those are all the donation plays. So you can hit the super chat and donate to us there, or you can get a subscription to the channel. Or if you can't do any of that, just hit the like button. Hit the like button. And we would absolutely appreciate it. All right, that's our time. Anything to say going? And thank you, Black Legionnaire, for your $10. As always, man. Thank you so much for your support from down there in Australia and the land down under. We absolutely appreciate you, man, and very thankful for you. Okay, your time to get out of here, Miss Tia.
If anybody give you any SHIT today, if you could follow them home and see how they live and what they dealing with, a lot of people out here don't come from love. They don't know what it's like to respect and be respected. Like that movie, the bike rider with that guy, he killed that other brother because he didn't come from love. So just be understanding that there's different levels of love, and a lot of people don't get love. So just understand that when you deal with people today, and don't let them get to you. Just have fun and enjoy your life. And that's all you could do. Stay healthy and stay free, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? Makes me want to sing to you.
Oh, shit.
You know very well what you are. You're my chocolate thing, my golden candy bar. Had a few, but not that many. You are the one who gives me good and plenty. Hey, you're so you see.
Stop it. Please stop.
Fruit. Ha! Whoa, yeah. So, you know what?
Even the dog woke up. You woke the dog up.
If my songs can't be appreciated, you know what?
I love it. I love it, babe. I'm sorry. I'm good. He came to check on his mama. He heard crying. And he wanted to check on me to make sure I was
not crying.
This is the biggest
big
baby in the world.
Wimp
and
right
he
there.
protects me so much. I love him.
Wimp. And you know what? That's my dog, and he has taken you. Like, he won't even be up here with us dogs up here.
This is
he only wants to be with you.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
All right, take care, baby girl.
But I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Hey, this is Black Dragon. Look, hey man, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, try to find and treat someone that you love in the motorcycle club world like a solid piece of gold, and you will find your motorcycle club life being fulfilled and great. Everybody you love in the MC world is not going to love you back. Your brother's going to hurt you. They're going to break your heart. And that's because motorcycle clubs are full of people, and people will let you down, and you will let people down. And you got to find a way to survive through that. But still, for me, I found that motorcycle clubbing, even though people go to jail and people get killed and people fall off motorcycles and your club brothers may let you down, it's still been one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. And I hope that you find the joy in it too. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Peace.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube, Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News, he covers it all, so click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News. With MC Protocol, a lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about. But the man on this channel was the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name is Black Dragon and he started in the Navy and hit the sea repping Uncle Sam. Then he traded that uniform for a leather vest from the mighty Black Sabbath, not the band. I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes, moving up from Prospect all the way up to National P. All the copycat creators, all the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life Black biker that wears a cowboy hat, that knows kung fu and says get skinny, it's skinny. Black Dragon Biker News, he's on YouTube. Biker News, get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News, he covers it all, so click on the screen and hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. Black Dragon, the first, the best, and has outlasted all the rest. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all, so click on the screen. Hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. Black Dragon Biker News.